Hi and welcome to this train with me. Today I thought that we would take a look at the new roadmap that we got a few days ago from Star Stable. But before we start, I just wanted to say that this Wednesday, if you are watching this video when it's released, so this Wednesday, January 14th, is the last day of the Winter Village. So if you haven't opened the packages under the tree yet, or have things you want to purchase there before it's gone until next time, I highly recommend doing that as soon as possible, just so you don't miss out. But we are training Max today, and I thought that we would start here at South Hoof, because it was a while ago since I trained here, and it felt right. I don't know. um, but I guess we should start with the roadmap, and we have, in my opinion, a very exciting update coming this Wednesday. So, Startable says that on January 14th, the cute Conemaras are coming, and I am very, very excited. But this is what they say on their website. Irish pride and joy in a horse. It's the Connemara. A hardy and strong horse, fostered by Ireland's rugged coastline, this horse stays unfazed through any challenge, from young riders to advanced show jumping courses. The Connemara takes it all on with perked ears. This cute little friend hits Jorvik in 7 beautiful colors and brings with it matching sets from the Emerald Isles. And when I'm recording this, the spoiler video from Star Stable, or like showcase video, I should say, since it's from Star Stable, uh, the Connemara release video was released like an hour ago, and I just watched it before I started recording this. And they are so cute, and they have so many cute animations. I think they will be like a very fun breed to have, actually. And I have of course looked a bit at the colors, and from what I have seen, I think I will be getting at least 3 like on the spot on Wednesday. I guess we will see, because I will most likely record that. But I think I will be getting at least 3, because the colors are incredible. Um, they look very detailed, and like, yeah, I like them. We also got to see a bit more about these Emerald Isles sets. Sorry. And from what we have seen before, they are like a very nice colors, just like plain riding clothes, if you know what I mean. And I really, really enjoy that, because as you may have noticed from a few of my videos, I usually like to wear riding clothes, because in my like headcanon, obviously, Uni is a rider. Uh, and in real life, I would never like ride around in like a skirt or a dress, even though I wear that sometimes in Star Stable. But I like that it's like riding pants, riding jacket, and like very nice colors as well. So I am super excited for this upcoming Wednesday. Definitely. I will definitely pick out a few names I like and prepare myself for the Wednesday update. Well, moving on to the next update, which will happen on January 21st. And they have named this little roadmap title for that update to Landslides in the Hills. It is the last week of snowy weather in Jorvik, and the weather may have caused some instability in the ground. A contractor is in need of some help investigating a landslide in the northern part of Golden Hills Valley, and unexplainable sounds seem to be near. So, this makes me think that we are going to get like a little quest, which is very nice. And if you have read like the blog posts and followed like what's been talked about in the community, it seems that the Marshengast, if that's how you pronounce it, the castle in Golden Hills that we have been seeing for years, it seems like it is very close to be opened, and that it will be happening this year. So I'm thinking that this could have something to do with that. Because obviously they may have to be like remodeling the grounds around it a little bit, and like what better way than to explain it as a landslide after winter, you know. So that's quite exciting, because a new area to explore and new lore and characters to meet. I don't think they have set a date yet, but my feeling is that if they are announcing like a change around that area, that they are probably nearing at least the date where they can release it. So that's exciting. And oh wait, it's always so hard to read and like ride these smaller courses at the same time. But I really felt like doing courses I hardly ever do. And I'm like almost never here, but it's like quite cozy courses, I think. You know? But I'm mainly not here because Dundle is definitely not my favorite place. But it can be nice to switch things up, of course. But that was January 21st, and now we're already on January 28th, and that is quite crazy to think about, because of course now we are still in like beginning, middle of January. But 28th of January, that's like, yeah, January is over already and we're going into February. Time really flies. But the title for that update is New Trailblazer. Our next track is here. This time it is the warm, earthy tones of the Blight Scholar set that makes up the trail of Marshengast. Oh, okay, so Marshengast is mentioned. That's exciting. Oh, jumping up on my horse again. We're gearing up for it's almost time to unveil the secrets of the mysterious castle in the Golden Hills Mountains. Oh, okay, so they are quite ready, it seems like, to release this new area. Well, that is very exciting. They don't really mention it in this roadmap, so I guess it could be in the beginning of the next, because we only got 4 weeks now, and I think we usually get like 4 to 5, but maybe they didn't give us the 5th one this time because they want to have that as like the first hyped up update for that roadmap. Oh, that's very exciting. That's something to look forward to, I guess, this winter, maybe early spring. Always exciting with new areas. It's really interesting to me how they are going to like set up the area, like how are they going to tell the story around it, and also like what style of horses will be sold there, if there are going to be horses sold there, and what style of clothing will we get if they are going to have shops there, which I kind of assume. Because, you know, Star Stable likes to release sets and horses, and what better way to promote their new area than to put horses and clothes there. And I'm definitely not the person who says like, oh, Star Stable is only releasing buyable things, because I'm sorry, but I love buying stuff in this game. And to me, if we have new sets to buy, because like early in the game. Some sets and stuff were only able to be purchased in star coins, but I have hardly seen that anymore. So that makes it so, especially with the Wilded Gardens, that we have something to grind towards, and that keeps me motivated at least to keep like planting my garden, get my satchels every day, do the runestone activities, and just like run around to get more light. So I like when they release new shops and sets and stuff. Yeah. But what I wanted to say with that was, I think it's really interesting with the new like kind of place they are releasing. Like, what will we get? Maybe, I want to go to Vale Lake. I haven't been training here in like, I don't know, a long time ago, I think. But it's really nice to like change up races and courses because it's so quick to train your horses now. Like before, I definitely had a period in my life where I did every single race like almost every single day. And it still took like a few days to train a horse, which is definitely not the case now. Like it feels like I buy a horse and then I ride it for a little bit and then it's level 10 already. Like this horse Max is obviously the free Dutch warm blood. And I haven't really like tried to train him. But now with the new Connemara's, I have been wanting to try to get a few more horses maxed, just because then I feel like I can focus more on the Connemara's. But as I said, I haven't really tried to train Max like as I did before, like years ago. But he's almost level 14 now, so it's very quick. Well, I guess we should continue on the roadmap. And the last roadmap, like update, a glimpse of the update, or however you want to call it, is for 4th of February, so next month, and it's called a bonding experience. Rania is wanting to spend more time with her mother, but being the councilwoman of Dundal is a busy job. It might be time for some good old mother-daughter time. What better way to relax than to take in the beauty of nature with some fishing? Okay, so this makes me believe that we are getting quests in Dundal with Rania and her mother. And I don't really know where we last got up even like updates from those two. And like, when was the last time we had quests in Dundal? I feel like it was when they like open it and then like a little bit after, but then not really anything. So I think it's really nice that they are putting more life into more quieter areas. I wish they would do that more, of course. It would be really nice to have like quests like I of course I would like want quests every week, but I also understand that it probably takes time and someone has to write the story and code everything and like maybe animate stuff and like plan it out so it goes well with the main story and what they are trying to tell. So I do understand that we can't get quests every single week, but maybe once a month, and we could get like small quests like this. Because on this roadmap we're getting 2 quests. From what I can tell, at least, it sounds like that, and I am very excited. But yeah, they also mention fishing. So are we getting a new well, what are they called in English? But you know, where you can build your reputation. Reputation quests, is that what they are called? I think so, right? Um, where should we go? We're going to the Baroness Gallop track, racetrack, I think it's called in English. But well, are we maybe getting a new fishing reputation quest? Because I really enjoy reputation quests, and I know a lot of people don't, but that is okay. Usually, I think at least, the reputation quests aren't... You aren't required to do them to advance in the main story. Of course, you get a little bit more quests and like lore and information about stuff and things when you do the reputation quests, but you don't really have to progress. But I love reputation quests because that gives me a very like good motivator to have to log in every single day and do my reputation, and it makes it so that I feel like more fulfilled from my Star Stable like playtime that day. For now it's obviously to do all the Winter Village stuff, but when we don't have a festival, um, a reputation quest is definitely nice. That's also why I really like the Trailblazers, because it gives you something very concrete to work towards, because obviously you can have like, I want to save up for this and this, so I want to do these and these things that gives you shillings, and I want to train this and this horse, and maybe you want to do racing, so maybe you want to have the day's best high score or the best high score for the month or something, which is of course things you can work on in Star Stable, but these are more like points based, you know. If you have done the quest, you have gotten more reputation points, and you can work on this thing tomorrow too. And I really like that. But we'll see, maybe we are just going fishing and we are not getting a new fishing reputation quest. That is what we'll have to see when the updates are released in their final form, because I also guess that they are releasing maybe other stuff, because we are not going a month without new clothing. That's one thing for sure. No, I really don't think that would be happening. So yeah, and they also say, as always with these like snippets of information about future updates, that updates may be subject to change. So that's also something to think about. These are just to give us players like a heads up that these are like in broad strokes, if that's an expression in English. I think so. In broad strokes, this is what we are moving towards and planning to give you guys these upcoming weeks. One thing I'm like missing from this is a bazaar. I don't really know, because haven't we gotten one like for one like every single month? Like January bazaar, and then there will be a February bazaar, and I think they have been like almost in the beginning of the month every time. Well, we'll have to wait and see, of course. But that's one thing that I reflected over. That is a little bit like... It's something that I'm missing. But as I said, we may get that, because I guess we will get a little bit more, at least on some of these updates, than what is only being said here. But overall, I am quite excited. I am most excited about the Conemaras, I think. And as I said, the video of the Connemara's is out. And it has been out for like an hour when I'm recording this. Uh, and they are so, so cute, so I really recommend watching that. And yeah, I think it's a really good breed to start off for 2026. And I'm also very excited that it's a pony, because I don't really think we got any pony last year, right? No, because we got... Or is the Criollo a pony? I don't think so. And the mule, is that a pony? But otherwise we got like pretty big horses. And I like all kinds of horses, but ponies are so cute, you know? And as I said, I have decided that at least 3 of the coats are going to join the Star Watcher stables on Wednesday. So I will definitely be picking out names and stuff. But I think it's quite hard to pick out names from a video because you get a little bit of another feel for them in a game, in my opinion. But I want to have like an idea at least. Like these names would be cute for this breed. But yeah, I think that one is my favorite for the upcoming weeks. But I am also excited for the landslide quest and the Rania fishing thing. I'm very, very interested to see if we are getting a reputation quest or not. And a trailblazer, I love a trailblazer because you get free stable care for like doing things you would be doing anyways in this game. And like not a whole set, but a few pieces at least. So that's really exciting. And since it's like, yeah, what did it say? Oh, of course I missed a checkpoint. Wait, I really want to read this again. Yes, the Trail of Marshengast. Ghost. Anyway. And since that seems to be like a castle, I guess we may get some castle-themed items from the bazaar. That would be really cool. Because like the crowns and those kind of stuff from the medieval arena, I really like those. So maybe a little bit more of that. Who knows, who knows. But that was what we are getting for the upcoming 4 updates. I am excited, and I think it's really fun that they are doing these roadmaps. Actually. Because it gives you something like concrete to think about, like this is coming, so you can get a little bit more like hyped up and everything. But yeah, Max is level 14, so I will probably do my Winter Village stuff after I have edited and uploaded this video. And he will probably level 15 from that, so that's really good. Then I have one less horse to cram in with my Conemaras on Wednesday. I really hope that you liked this video. If you did, you could definitely leave a thumbs up or maybe subscribe if you want to see more from me. Because I am uploading at least 2 videos every single week. Sometimes 3 or 4. Because sometimes I have so many ideas and I don't really know how to fit them all. But yeah, I also have an Instagram, Star Watcher Stables, same as here on YouTube. And I'm uploading photos every week there too of me and my horses and outfits I make that I think are cute. So if you want to, follow me there as well. But until the next video, bye!